Hi guys, I'm Catherine from Peace Etc. And I wanted to talk about a post that I made a while back, and it was about living a life. Like, I don't want to live my life regretting shit. regretting shit. I want to use all my talents that I know right now and I have right now and what I learned throughout my lifetime and showcase that to the world. One way that I'm doing this is by using Japanese. I'm here in Peru and there's no opportunity for me to speak to people in Japanese or to use my Japanese. And when I first came here, I was like, okay, I guess I won't be using Japanese. But then the more I've worked on my page and, started sharing messages, I realized, why am I not using Japanese? I have a community back in Japan, and although I do have a lot of English speakers and foreigners or non-Japanese people on my Instagram page, I do have people from Japan following me. And these are people that I've connected and also people that I've never met, but I'd like to still keep that connection back to Japan. And so even though I hear voices telling me oh, that's not perfect, your Japanese, has it deteriorated since you've been gone, or this and that and this and that, that's trying to keep me safe, I'm still using it. I decided one day, let me just put myself in an uncomfortable situation where I could potentially receive criticism for my poorer Japanese, but what I want to do, which is to put messages that is coming through to be spread to the world, that's more important than any fears that I may experience. So I've been putting out messages in Japanese. And it's been a process, but I think it's really important. It's really important for me to let myself be uncomfortable and face those fears and to use this ability that I have. Because if I don't, then I think it's such a waste. And also by learning to face my fears and put myself out there anyways, I'm learning okay, well, I see where perfection was or perfectionistic tendencies were, and I see what's trying to keep me behind closed doors or to hide myself and, to not give this a shot regardless of outcome. But I still want to do it anyways, and I think I'm learning how to face my fears and do stuff anyways. And I want to live showcasing my abilities and using my gifts to its full potential. So it's been a really important learning experience, with many layers. First, doing what I want to do, and that makes me feel free. And also it makes me feel free when I'm sitting with fears, looking at it in the face, overcoming them. Some are harder to overcome, but I know now that I can sit with it and still do what I want to anyways. So I'm not letting fears keep me stuck or keep me hidden anymore. And it's a process, but these things can be applied to other aspects of my life, and they're really important lessons, valuable lessons that's bringing me so much more confidence, courage, and just willpower to just do what I want to do and express how I want to express. And it's not so much about the outcome, really. And I thought this message could apply to anyone out there, not necessarily about speaking in Japanese, but to, to look at your abilities, your talents, your strengths, and what makes you unique. And if you're keeping it hidden to yourself, see if you still want to keep it to yourself. And if there's any inkling of, you know what, like, I want to show this to the world, okay, but I'm afraid this is going to happen, or I'm afraid of this, or, let the fears come up and see what's actually keeping you back. And there's no rush, there's no end date to when you should start doing things out of your comfort zone, but to at least let yourself experience the process of facing discomfort and facing your fears, and letting yourself push you gently, slowly out of your comfort zone. Everyone has a different pace, and honor yourself, respect yourself. But if you have even a little feeling of, you know what, I want to use this uniqueness, I want to show this uniqueness to the world, then you can start doing that anytime. Again, this is a process, not about the outcome. So, be gentle with yourself, but you can be your own cheerleader in this process. And I am telling you, it makes your life so much richer. I feel like I've grown so much since finding parts of my life where I wanted to show the world and I hid myself. And now just being on this train of okay, nope, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to let myself use this thing that I wanted to use, but I kept because of fear. So I hope this message finds you well. And if you have looked at your fears or started looking at your fears, let me know in the comments how it was like for you. And know that I'm cheering you on as you take on your life. Okay, see you later.